drum roll.
So we're back.
Right now, baby got a brand new style. They say it goes up, comes down, but we've been up here for a while. I put you on this for free, raise up just a few degrees.
That's good.
It's also kind of spicy.
Let's get into it.
I know this is different. Trust my intuition. My neighbors keep tripping, cause all this bass in my system. I came out to play, hold tight, gotta do my thing. Put 20 on 10, I'll be on the ways. Only one thing left to say.
I think you'll enjoy it.
If you're here, you're probably well acquainted with the downfall of BA's Test Kitchen, as well as the recent shakeup at Reply All. If you're like me, you've loved both these shows, and you want them to rise again. Despite that intro, this video isn't about dancing on the graves of the canceled. It's about understanding what exactly we want when we cancel. I want to argue that our current targets of cancellation don't actually do much to address racism. I want to argue that genuine restructuring of inequality comes with a heavy cost across institutions and individuals. And because of that cost, what we often get instead is a sort of performed company diversity. Carbon copy apologies, followed by changing faces and ineffective, even counterproductive diversity trainings. When BA revealed the new faces of its test kitchen, it may have been exciting to some. They were responding to public demand, right? Weren't they? However, behind the scenes, their HR department had just investigated itself and acquitted itself. That's not a company taking fairness seriously. And at Reply All, where its recent moral math seemed to be saying POC equals unequivocal ally, Shruti Pinamanini, by her own admission, was quietly pushing back against unionizing efforts designed to benefit her own POC colleagues. The takeaway seems to be that black and brown faces don't automatically open the door to equality for other black and brown faces, and may even disguise a company's lack of progress. And when progressive white elites demand and celebrate such things, I don't think it should necessarily signal progress either. Actually, we should first think, if progressive white elites in power are so juiced about these changes, what costly societal restructuring is really happening here? There's a pool of research that suggests the spoken values of those in the dominant culture often don't correspond to real action. One example is that affluent whites support desegregated schools in theory, but not in practice. Harvard researcher Richard Weisbord stated, white advantaged parents often make school placement decisions based on the number of other white advantaged parents at a school, even though they profess to value integrated schools. An article by Mother Jones emphasizes the destructive nature of this discrepancy. When poor students of color attend integrated schools, test scores and graduation rates improve. As adults, they earn more and are healthier. The education of these students is essentially being canceled by affluent white parents' school choices. Furthermore, homeowners who are disproportionately white because of mid-century housing discrimination regularly fight against multifamily home zoning. A New York Times article stressed that a reckoning with single-family zoning is necessary amid mounting crises over housing affordability, racial inequality, and climate change. But take these laws away, many homeowners fear their property values and quality of life will suffer. It goes on, today, the effective single-family zoning is far-reaching. It is illegal on 75% of the residential land in many American cities to build anything other than a detached single-family home. Of course, we should care about workplace toxicity and differential treatment based on race. But if you're someone of any color who piled on when BA was revealed to have too many white people in management and unequal pay, your outrage should be at least as great, if not greater, at your white friends who dodge brown schools. If you're someone who quit listening to a podcast because a host wasn't sufficiently down for labor rights, you should be out there protesting single-family housing, even if your property value falls. All I'm saying is, canceling distant companies, even when deserved, doesn't free us from disrupting our own lives in the name of these same values.